y'all fake. Got another face for a badge, just a ride in that wave till that wave gonna crash. Bitch, I'm a pro with the film, changing the floor up again. Thinking our boxes no more. Square up, I'm throwing a jab.
Welcome to Quincy Bell Sports. Okay, let's get this right going. This is number 1 versus number 3. Alabama, LSU. 15-1 between these two teams. Only loss with LSU came to Florida. I'm excited at Death Valley. This is going to be a good one. So, I did make a hype video for this game. It's on my channel right now. Some of you may have already seen it. But if you haven't, links in the description. Make sure to check that out. And plus, if you're new, subscribe. I mean, I have good sports content. Only like 6 subs away from 400. I'm going to do a special video when we hit that. Let's make this happen. So anyway, Alabama has a 78.4% chance to win, which according to FPI is, I think, a little disrespectful for LSU. I mean, LSU is very good at home, and yes, this is the number 1 team in the nation. But come on, I think they're really discrediting LSU. LSU's been discredited this entire year. I think it should be more 60-40, even 55-45-ish. But, I mean, on CBS, it'll be the SEC game of the week, although Georgia-Kentucky's pretty good, too. Kentucky's in the top 10, too. That's surprising, in my opinion. But, anyway, impact players. Tua Tagovailoa, obviously the number 1 impact player with 2,000 yards, 25 tutties, and not a single pick. Joe Burrow, on the other hand, has struggled, but, I mean, as of late, played very well against LSU, very well against Georgia. I think he's coming off the momentum, and, I mean, if we look at the last 5, or no, we'll do the lines first. It's Alabama by 15, which, honestly, is just more shade to LSU. I mean, honestly. You kidding me? I mean, I think LSU should have a better chance to win this one, but, nonetheless, the money line is minus 700 Alabama, which is, again, a little bit disrespectful. If you're doing the over-under for points is 54. Definitely go, if you're doing that, definitely go under. I mean, most of these games are really hardcore defensively. I remember the game that was supposed to be the game of the year with number 2 and number 1, back when LSU was number 1, I think it was in 2009. The game ended 9-6, so, I mean, this is usually a hardcore defensive battle, so I'd take it under if I'm doing that. But let's see how these teams have looked in their last 5. I mean, Alabama, I mean, yes, they're 5-0. But, I mean, Arkansas put up 30, A&M put up 23, Tennessee put up 21. They haven't looked good on the defensive end. And that's where I think Alabama helps them. And another thing I want to talk about with LSU's defense is look at Jerry Jeudy. Obviously a dominant player, 777 yards, 10 tutties. He's going to be matched up against Grant Delpit. And that could be one of the deciding factors in this game. Can Grant Delpit lock up Jerry Jeudy? I think he can. Grant Delpit has the height, the speed, the ball hawkingness. I think Grant Delpit will have a very good chance against Jeudy. I think that really helps LSU's defense. That gives them a massive advantage because I think the other teams they've played, they really didn't have a guy strong enough and tall enough to guard Jerry Jeudy. It was just Tagovailoa throwing absolute dimes to him. I think Delpit can maybe shut him down, but let's go to LSU's last 5. In my opinion, they're coming off more momentum than Alabama. Even though they lost to Florida, that was kind of a trap game. I mean, with number 2 Georgia next week, they really overlooked them. And that was a tough game at the Swamp. But, I mean, look, Mississippi, Louisiana Tech, Georgia, Mississippi State, all of those games at home, haven't lost a single one of those. They've been very, very good at home. And Alabama, if we look at their last 5, they haven't really been that good away from home. I mean, look, at Neyland Stadium, Tennessee put up 21. I mean, even though that was a dominating win. Same thing with Arkansas. I mean, Arkansas still put up 31 on them. And I think their defense struggles. That, I think, gives a big advantage to LSU and Nick Brossette. I think Nick Brossette is the difference maker in this game. I think, gets a lot of yards on the ground, and I think Burrow passes when he needs to. Grant Delpit locks up Jerry Jeudy, and I think the pass rush can get to Tagovailoa. Plus, it's at home, where LSU is dominant. I think, even with Alabama being number 1, and even with them playing so well, give me LSU in an upset. Give me them 17-14. That's my final score prediction. I think they went on a game-winning field goal. I think this is going to be an awesome game. The winner most likely goes to the SEC championship, seeing if they will run the table, which I think LSU and Bama are both favored in all of their games coming after this, so we will see, bud. This is going to be an amazing game in Death Valley. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, check out the Alabama LSU hype video, and I'll probably be doing a full game reaction stream too, but I'll see you next time.